A very good day I bid to everyone. Today, I would like to present this paper entitled ESL Pre-Service Teachers Online Information Sharing Strategies, a preliminary data for Tpack development program for teacher education. A number of studies have already captured how technology lies in the heart of education. The rapid progress in technology has greatly influenced the process of teaching and learning, especially in the use of computers and the internet, particularly among students. In fact, it is not at all presumptive to argue that our younger Generation Z, is fully dependent on technology. At tertiary level especially, a number of studies have captured how technology plays a vital role in academic writing. However, such affordances could also lead to the misuse of the internet, resulting in plagiarism or academic dishonesty in students' writing. A number of studies have considered that plagiarism is indeed a prevalent issue among university students. Regardless of the disadvantages, technology still lies as the main source of information and allows room for collaboration among the users. A number of factors are directly affecting the language education program. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, all language instructors especially are forced to reevaluate their practice by ensuring that the actual learning takes place and planned objectives are met. And that includes assessing own technological, pedagogical knowledge, technological knowledge, especially in conducting hybrid or blended learning. Apart from that, at the program level, the need for teachers to have Tpack competency is highlighted in order for the teachers to cope with the changing demands of online learning and learner diversity. The proposed solution would include the development of an online Tpack development program for teacher education, which is flexible and accessible, which is also addressing students' needs, and it also has to appeal to their interests and at the same time promote self-learning and self-monitoring. In order to develop the program, the ADDIE instructional design model will be employed. At this phase, at the analyze phase, students' learning characteristics such as the internet searching strategies will be explored. A number of studies have captured students' online searching behavior or strategies. These studies concluded that students actually lack sufficient awareness of their strategies, which explain the low success rate of online searching outcomes. The researchers in this study sought to answer the following questions. What strategies do students employ in using the internet? And second, what types of internet resources did students use in their written coursework? Concurrent triangulation strategy was employed in this study as both quantitative and qualitative instruments were collected during the same stage. The purpose of this strategy is to use both qualitative and quantitative data to define relationships more accurately among variables of interest, which are students' perceptions of their use of online strategy and the actual online resources used in their writing. The different instruments used will offset the weaknesses of one method with the strength of the other. The selection of such strategy was made to further strengthen the findings from the combined instruments in the interpretation phase. Participants were 20 students majoring in TESOL who enrolled in language development course in 2018 semester. Purposive sampling was utilized as the intervention design would specially cater to their specific needs. Instruments were used in the study. A questionnaire adopted from WHO and SCI 2007 was used to identify the searching strategies employed by students when they searched the internet, which is called the Information Commitment Survey. ICS included 6 constructs which were presented with bipolar strongly agree or strongly disagree statements in a 6-point Likert scale. Apart from that, 86 documents were retrieved to analyze the reference list. A checklist categorizing the types of references or sources was developed. Guided reflections submitted by students on the frequency and types of information sources used in the written courses were thematically analyzed. Descriptive statistics of mean, standard deviation, maximum score, and minimum score were used to present the findings from the questionnaire, apart from frequencies. The qualitative data obtained from the content analysis of the references in the respondents' written coursework was analyzed quantitatively. Data was coded and categorized into the types of internet sources used. For the written reflections, data was qualitatively analyzed by analyzing and coding into several themes and categories. Based on the table, it is found that students use various and mixed searching strategies in using the internet. 7 strategies were indicated with high agreement by students with a mean value of more than 5.0. Students stated that they were able to compare information from different websites, though they really hoped to find a single website that contains the most relevant information related to their writing. Students also reported that they searched for other sources of information in order to validate the unknown information. Of authority, the student's choice of information sources is influenced by the credibility of the websites and also recommendation by experts. In short, strategies that students employ in searching information on the internet seem to be influenced by a few factors such as the comprehensiveness and relevance of information. There are a few strategies less favored or used by the students, such as asking for others' opinions and exploring other printed materials in validating retrieved information. They seem to rely on the internet as the primary source of information in performing written tasks. Students also do not seem to put much value on the graphic illustrations, such as animations, to attract them to use websites. Students also prefer to get information from websites that offer fast information retrieval and require no password and subscription. In the case of the types of information sources, findings revealed that students used various sources of information as shown. The findings drawn from the checklist and the written reflections revealed that the content is the most important factor that determines the student's choice of a source. They sought for information that is relevant to their writing in terms of content and format. The students also need support in terms of proofreading, such as grammar and citation help. This finding is very crucial as students need to focus on the quality of their writing. File sharing sites are the least used sources of information, maybe due to the lack of trust in the quality of information offered and security risk. Other types of sources are consulted by the students as access to the sources is possible with advancements of technology today compared to the past. This table shows the types of information sources used by the students based on the reference list of students' written coursework. The information sources match their responses in the written reflection. Based on these findings, there are several concerns as students were found sourcing the information from unscholarly and dubious sources such as free essays and articles, wiki pages. The findings seem to give hints to the kind of support that the students need for Tpack development, since students stated that they prefer looking for a single source that offers relevant information. A web portal or repository for a Tpack development program is likely to be the answer. This is because a portal contains links to various types of information. Apart from that, students seem to place their trust on sites with credible authors, organizers to get reliable information. In addition, since credibility of the portal is also a main concern for the students, the possible solution could be to have a portal designed by the instructor with a design based on students' needs and their learning outcomes. Apart from that, these findings also offer insights into the actual types of information sources that students use in their writing. In designing the Tpack development program or support, additional proofreading assistance can also be offered so that students can focus more on generating ideas for their writing instead of focusing too much on the mechanics. So the results from the discussion are a promising start for the design of a Tpack development of a support program to improve students of the ASL pre-service teachers' online searching strategies. The findings further reiterate the integral role of technology, especially the internet, as students' primary source of information. The next stage will be getting comprehensive input from multiple perspectives, such as different groups or cohorts of pre-service teachers, in order to contribute to students' Tpack development. Thank you.